You can't, that's the thing about cutting someone out of your life. I told you guys, I have someone in my life now that's in the public eye that wants to get back with me and has made attempts. And it's nothing personal. I'm not angry. I'm not angry at all. I don't wish you harm at all. I just want nothing to do with you. I don't think that's such a bad thing. And that's what, even though Sarah Fraser, man, this Sarah Fraser, she calls every other day trying to make me make up with everybody. But that's what Kathy's saying. Like, no thanks. Like, we're good. I don't blame Kathy. I don't blame Melissa, and I don't blame Kathy. I'm kind of team everybody on this one. Shannon Beador has come out and she says basically she never thinks she's going to be friends with Tamara again. She realizes how evil Tamara is. She's a rat and she scurries in the corner and she is scurrying right now and she wants a piece of cheese and it's Gouda. And by the way, the Nat, her co-host, the Nat and the rat, the Nat ain't much better. The Nat ain't much better. So she ain't much better. They're both bad, but good for you, Shannon, for not going and reconciling with the rat. Vicky says she'll never reconcile with the rat. I see a common friend theme here. Again, choosing between Vicky and the rat, to me personally, would be the same as choosing between Melissa and Teresa. Hard pass on both. Having said that, I will analyze their situations every week objectively of who's right and who's wrong. The rat has given us some great moments in Housewives. But Shannon also says she would love Gretchen on the show. She ran into her and she was nice and she always had an issue with her because of Tamara. See, this is why I just make my own mind and I don't sway with people, because you have a problem with someone, that's not my problem. So Shannon's kind of regretting that. And she also says she never wants to work with Nene Leakes because Miss Leakes, she heard, is mean. There's this article which is surfaced about Ramona. I just saw Ramona the other night. No, I do not go out of my way to speak to Ramona. I don't want to speak to Ramona. It's the Hamptons. We'll talk. There's a lot of sightings of housewives. We have a Bryn story. We just ran into Bryn Whitfield at a party last night. But we'll share all that with Sarah later in the week. The point is, I saw Ramona this week. I would never say hi to Ramona. Not interested. She is evil. Not interested. There's this rumor going around that Ramona feels she is fading into, and I call bullshit on this, that she is fading into obscurity here in the Hamptons. First of all, she's only here for the summer. In the fall, just like the rest of us, Ramona will be in New York. And then just like when I go to LA in the winter, she's going to go to Palm Beach. Okay. We're all on the same trifecta. Just I like to go to LA instead of New York, instead of Florida, because I have actually a job. But they're saying Ramona's afraid of fading into obscurity and she has the money. And yes, she misses the money, but she has the money and she really just misses being in the public eye, and the calls are not coming in and she's not as busy and she misses the fame. She was seen out with a much younger guy amidst her relationship with Bill. I actually call bullshit on this. I run into Ramona a lot out here. I do not want to engage with her, but guess what? For all of you, this is behind the velvet rope. I observe, guys. I observe. Ramona and Bill are together. Ramona is seen. I mean, these people, I'm with Luann all the time. And we were on page 6. Ramona's out with lots of people. She was out with lots of younger guys. Was the guy straight that she was with? Probably not. But regardless, even if she was with a younger straight guy, she is with Bill. Every time I've seen her out, I saw her at American Hotel the other night, the same place Justin Timberlake got arrested. Now people go in and they're asking for Justinis. Oh, give me a break. It's a martini. It's Grey Goose, Belvedere, whatever type of vodka you want in a martini glass, straight up. That's what it is. There's no such thing as a Justini, but we have been taken over. People are going into American Hotel and saying, I'll have a Justini. And they're doing that with a straight fucking face. Are you kidding me? Anyway, that's where I saw Ramona. I've seen Ramona at this point. It seems like every other week. She is always with Bill every time I see her, usually with another couple or two couples. She seems, from what I'm observing, totally in love. I don't think there's anything to worry about. And I call bullshit on this. Ramona never liked all of the fanfare. And by the way, Ramona is invited, could be at every event here in the Hamptons. People here are thirsty. And also, they're not even thirsty. They're business oriented. When you throw an event, you want as many people to come that have a influencer platform and post about it. I get invited to a gazillion things, and I'm not even 1/16 million of what Ramona is. So There's no real fading of fame, I don't think. I mean, she can go to anything she wants here. She can go to anything she wants in the city. Yeah, I think NBC is done working with you, but still, girl, what's the problem? We got to hurry it up. This is not meant to be all day. Kyle, we're going to have to talk more about this with Sarah Fraser later this week. About the Aurora slamming Bethenny Frankel and Mauricio kissing a woman. Mauricio lands in Greece. He's kissing this woman. We now know her name is Nikita Khan. We'll do this in extreme detail later this week with Sarah. Kyle removes wife from her Instagram bio, and Kyle is seen at a Morgan Wade concert. Is Kyle trying to send a message? I don't feel sorry for Kyle for 1 minute. I don't care if Morgan is your friend, whatever she is, you palled around with her nonstop. And it seems that you wanted this more than Mauricio. That's what it seems. And Mauricio has every right to go and move on with his life. The girl is 33. Mauricio is in his late 50s. Kyle is in her late 50s. And Morgan is 29. Same age difference. You're obviously both going to go with younger women or men. We don't know with these two. I've heard stories of the diddling. I've heard stories of the daddling. Mauricio seems to be with a woman now, and Kyle seems to be alone, but hanging out with her really good friend. We will cover that in detail with Sarah, and we'll cover this in detail with Sarah. But Aurora Culpo, who has been on this podcast, slams our friend Bethenny Frankel. Slam says it is not your story to tell, you dumb bitch. Okay, she didn't say that exactly, but she slammed Ms. Frankel for talking about this, and says Bethenny comes out on her podcast saying my actions cost me a relationship. PSA, it's not a good look to it. And Aurora is saying, PSA, it's not a good look to announce the breakup of your ex-boyfriend with his new girlfriend. It's not your story to tell, but she did. So Aurora is upset that this came out on Bethenny's podcast. Bethenny is just what she's doing. And Aurora's not having that. She says he was not the flavor of the month. He was the flavor of 2 months. She wanted it to go longer. She's being very honest. Our communication style was so different. I'm not someone who can give space when someone feels hurt, like I need to talk about things. Okay, that's fair enough. I'm sorry my boyfriend's ex-girlfriend, which means Bethenny, listened to our podcast episodes from weeks ago where I was gloating about being happy with this new guy. I can't be sorry for that. Am I sorry that she felt bad? And basically, Bethenny outed them, and Aurora is not happy. We'll talk more about this because Aurora kind of slammed her. Anyway, guys, it's just a quick hit. Just want to sprinkle some stuff. Sorry I went off about Tom and Ariana's lawsuit for too long, and we can't get to everything else, but that's why we'll have more of these this week. It's Sunday. Listen to our reissue of Peggy Slahian. Have a great weekend. I had a crazy busy weekend, and I am going to be working all day today to make up for 2 lost days. Love you all. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for listening to the quick hits that are 2 times a week now in the afternoon. Love you all. Bye.